Hello again, real estate investors. Ray Burkhalter here with REI Funding Partners. We're glad to be your private lending source for deals in Alabama, and we're here today to present you with a topic that we call a pitfall to avoid. We do these occasionally, and these come out of the 120 plus deals that we funded. You can imagine we've seen some interesting things that happened either before closings or after closings in these deals. And sometimes they were painful, sometimes they were costly financially wise. So we like to share these things with you in hopes that it can help you avoid some of these painful or costly things. When we share these stories, they're real life. We just keep people's names out of them. But they're real deals that happened. Sometimes you say, believe it or not. So in this case, we're going to tell you the story about a borrower who he had done deals before, so he wasn't brand new. He knew what he was doing, but he got this house under contract, really liked the house, he liked the area. He got his rehab budget completed and he was all ready to go. He got the closing date set. Everything seemed to be going through fine. All the stuff from our side on the lending was done. The money got wired in for close the day prior. So they go in for the day of close. Our borrower's there. He's ready to sign his paperwork. The seller, it was a man who was married. The husband showed up to sign. The wife didn't make it. And by the end of that closing day, she still didn't show up. So there's the attorney, there's our borrower, there's the money wired into closing, but no closing. So I believe that was on a Friday, and Monday being the next business day. So plenty of time for her to show up. But she didn't show up on Monday, and the husband is like, well, you know, she says there's things in the house that she still wants to get out, and she just hasn't had a chance to do it yet. She'll come in and sign. Well, a whole week went by, and they didn't have the things out of the house, and the wife never came in to sign. And so all this time, the interest on a loan starts from the day the money comes in for your closing. So the money's sitting there for a week. The guy's paid the attorney closing cost fees and everything, but no sale on the property because the wife never showed up. So there wasn't much he could do. He just backed out of the deal. I mean, he could have, you know, sued them for breach of contract, but sometimes that's not worth all the effort and time and everything. So he just backed out of the deal and moved on to something else. And it's just, it's a flaky situation. So me being a problem solver, I'm thinking, how do people deal with this? How do they not have this happen again? So the best idea I could come up with was this, and you may have some great ideas as well too. If you do, please leave them in the comment section here. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. The best thing I came up with is, if you are dealing with a house that has personal effects left in it, around 48 hours prior to close, go back by the house, check it out, talk to the sellers, make sure that they've got everything out that they want to get before closing, and still check the temperature with them to make sure that there's nothing going on that would keep them from showing up to closing and selling. This was an odd situation in that the husband went and the wife just was like, I'm not going to go sign the paperwork. So not something that you could 100% prevent, but my hope is that as you hear this story, it just kind of gets you prepared and you think of things that you can do as you lead up to closing with your sellers, just to ensure that nothing flaky is going on with them and that there's nothing with the house that they can really come back and use that for an excuse. But again, I'd love to see what you guys would post in the comments as your thoughts with this as you hear this story. So that's it for today. Again, we love presenting these pitfalls to avoid. We have more of these to come. With over 120 deals closed, you can imagine we've heard some pretty good stories and seen some interesting things. Hey, we're here to help. We're here to help you with your deals. We're here to help you build your portfolio and accomplish your real estate investing goals. So if you want to reach out to us, the contact information will be on the screen. We'd love to interact. Get to meet you, hear your story, and see what you're up to, and see if there's any way we can help you accomplish your goals. So that's it for this week. We'll see you again next week for the next video. Until then, take care and God bless.